Templars have been sighted there. We'll make short work of them.
Greetings, this is Angelus D. Martiel, and today I'm playing the first weekend event that Bioware has put on for Dragon Age Inquisition Multplayer. And, well, it's very simple. You get 100 kills with a one-handed axe and 100 kills with a staff of any kind. And, frankly put, it feels a little bit like a lazy mission to me because, well, there's no community goal for it. Like they did with Mass Effect, where, yeah, each person had to get 100 kills, but in order to get an extra special reward, the entire community had to get some kind of specialized reward as well. There is none of that in this particular instance. It's a very lazy mission, in my opinion. It's just kind of a, hey, here, use this specific weapon. Most people don't even have axes. I've heard a lot of people complaining that, hey, I don't even have a one-handed axe because they got a sword or a mace that was better, and so they've just been salvaging their axes the whole time, and which really kind of, yeah, that's what it is. I actually didn't even have an axe, and then I, had a, got a random large chest and got the basic low-level raider hatchet out of it, which is excruciating low damage. I just had to clutch the Red Templars on the last match, and it took me forever to take down the Templar commander because I just had to keep kiting him for like what felt like years to kill him with this thing. But that was my own fault. I probably have had better hatchets in the past and just salvaged them because I had better maces and swords, and so I just ignored them. Regardless though, this I hope is not setting a precedent for Bioware in their creation of weekend events. I hope they do a little bit more with it, because as it is right now, this is kind of a lazy way to do it, is just simply use this weapon, kill this enemy type, etc., etc.
Look,
or run this particular thing. That's fine to do that by all means.
Speechless.
But throw in something else in there. Like with Mass Effect, you had a community goal. There was a theme to the kills. It was like a, hey, today we need scientists to do, experiments on our, Reaper DNA. We need you to kill 50 Banshees for the scientists. There's some kind of little story quip that went along with it. It made it feel like it actually fit in the universe. It made it feel like High Command was issuing you an order as an N7 operative. With here, the weekend event, there's no explanation to it. It doesn't feel like it's some order coming down from the actual Inquisition command, Cullen or Liliana or Josephine are not giving instructions as to how I should be doing this or why I should be doing this. It's just simply get 100 kills with an axe, get 100 kills with a staff. It's rather flat. It seems rather lazy. That and the fact of it took them over a month for them to actually get this out. The game's been out for a month now, and they just now started doing it. It kind of felt like they just kind of skimped on the first one. Like I said, if this just ends up being the first one, that's fine. I hope that is the case, and I hope that's what happens, and from here on out it's stuff that has a little bit more sense to it, and, actually fits and so on. But this particular weekend event, not too thrilled with. I'm doing it just to get the combination chest, and that was something else. With the weekend events, with the N7 that Mass Effect 3 did, which I only reference Mass Effect 3 because there is Mass Effect 3 production teams involved with the actual, making of Inquisition Multplayer. So they have a lot of Mass Effect 3 going on. Essentially, though, what you would get in Mass Effect from, the completing the events, you would get a special commendation chest, and what that commendation chest would have at first was it would have a guaranteed drop of a special type of weapons, which essentially they had of the 5 different weapon types, there was a specialized N7 weapon in each of those categories.
Look at that.
Like the Eagle and the Valkyrie, and the Valiant Crusader, and I believe the Hurricane. Yeah, those were the specialized N7 weapons, and at first you only were able to get those from those special commendation chests from completing weekend events. And then after they stopped doing the weekend events, they dropped those guns into the general drop table of any weapons. However, as far as I understand from the people who have completed this event so far, it just appears to be a standard large chest. Nothing special about it. No unique items. Nothing that really makes it feel like you really should do this at all. It really, like I said, just seems like they were like, oh crap, hey, we need to hurry up and throw something out here. Make them get random kills with these 2 weapons. There, done. Oh, what's the reward? Yeah, just give them a large chest. It's like, no, you should really make these feel worthwhile for people to do. You should give them a reason to complete these missions. Make it fit into the mythos of the game. Make it feel like it belongs. That's the main part of it that I kind of felt on there was it doesn't feel like it ties into any story. It doesn't feel like you get really unique reward. It doesn't have to be a super powerful weapon. And Mass Effect and 7 weapons that you got from those events weren't necessarily the best. I mean, they were definitely good, but they were by no means the best weapons in the game. One of the most renowned like crazy powerful guns, the Cerberus Carrier, was not available from those. It was just a normal item you got from regular drops. So it doesn't have to be like some crazy special item. It doesn't have to be a weapon at all. It could be a belt or an amulet or something to that effect. Something a little special to make people realize, like, hey, how did you get that cool item or that cool armor or whatever? Oh, how did you get that? Oh yeah, I completed this event. Oh man, that would have been so cool. I wish I would have completed that event as well. Something to that effect. Give people a memento of, hey, I completed the first weekend event and here's my trophy for it. It's not necessarily the best trophy, but it's a trophy nonetheless. We don't have that. We got a large chest. So like I said, that's where I kind of feel like things got skipped a little bit. I think they were just trying to rush it out so they could get out of the office for the holidays and be done with it. I hope this does not continue because, frankly, this is not what I was expecting for Bioware. Mass Effect 3 did it really well, got the community involved a lot. People tend to like those weekend events. I just hope that they take a cue from the Mass Effect weekend events, and that way they can further improve this system and not just do it lazy like they are right now. But I'll stop ranting on that subject for now. If you do like the video, feel free to like, comment, and subscribe. This is Angelus de Mortiel signing off.